Hello everyone. In this video, I will go over two games that I recently played and should have lost. I managed to win one and drew another game because my opponents played too fast and did not use their time wisely. This should be a lesson for all of us that we should use our time and think when we play rapid. So, game started out with a regular caro-kann, nothing special. He takes, I take back. He pushes his pawn to d4. I played knight c6. He pins my knight. I respond with f6, plays f3. And here I already make the first inaccuracy by playing a6. He takes. I take back with the pawn. Castles. I play bishop to f5. And here he already made the first annoying move, which I did not respond to correctly. I played queen c7, which is a mistake. I should have played e6 instead of queen to c7. He reinforces his knight with his bishop. I move my queen out of the way to c8. He plays queen f3. I play e6. He plays rook to e1, developing his rook, totally normal. And here I make another big mistake. Instead of developing my pieces, hey, this is a free pawn, so take it. I'm already a minor piece down here by playing this move. He plays rook to c1. I just go back. He plays knight a4, threatening a fork. I play bishop e4. Doesn't fall for it. And here I play another horrible move. Bishop e7. He sees the fork. I play queen b7. Takes. I take back, which is an inaccuracy. I could have just castled because the knight doesn't have a way out and can be taken eventually anyway. So I should have castled here. I take. He takes the pawn. I push my pawn. And as you can see, this game is horrible. This game is absolutely horrible. One of the worst games that I've ever played. I'm down to 5.9. But as you can see, I used my time. I'm down to 5 minutes and 20 seconds. And he has 14 minutes and 15 seconds. So he's crushing me while not even thinking a lot. Okay, so he plays rook ec1. I castle. He threatens my queen, also threatening the pawn. I defend the pawn with d8. He comes in with his knight. I move back. He takes the bishop. I take back. He plays rook c7, which ignores the opportunity to win a queen. I block this with knight to d7. He plays queen to b5. And here I make another big mistake, playing rook to d8, which ends up losing a knight. He reinforces his rook. I go to f6. He takes, I take, he takes. And here I play h6, opening up a square. As you can see, I have 15 seconds left. My opponent has 13 minutes and 59 seconds. Just make an escape square for my king here. He plays rook a8. And here he plays e5, which is a huge blunder, which gives me mate in 7. But I didn't even see that. And you're wondering, wait, why is it mate in 7? Let me show you. Or let the engine show you, rather. That will be the mate in 7. I didn't see that move. I didn't see this at all. And I have 15 seconds on the clock. So what I played here was queen to g3 with the idea to attack this and just checkmating him that way. His response to this was g3. He had over 12 minutes on the clock. He played much better chess for the majority of the game. A lot better than I did. I played a horrible chess game here. And according to the chess.com evaluation, we both played like 1150s, which makes sense. I played a terrible game, and for him not seeing that he will get checkmated is equally horrible. So here I saw it. I played queen to g4, making it mate in 11. He plays queen f7, and I checkmate him. And he has 12 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. So that is the first game that I wanted to show you, where you can clearly see that the opponent was winning at all times. It was his game to lose. And he just lost because he didn't use his time very effectively. He could have won this game easily. And during the game, I thought, hey, I should probably resign here. This is just dead loss. There's no way I can win this game. I should just give up. But I thought to myself, hey, this is not a high level. I'm not playing against an engine or a master or a high-rated player here. Just keep playing. Maybe there will be an opportunity to draw or even to win this game. And as you can see, I won. So please, if you play at this rating or even higher or especially lower, just don't resign. Someone will always mess up. In the second game, I managed to draw the game. And here, same thing. I should have lost this game. I should have 100% lost this game. So let's look at it. D4, D5, C3. Normal Alapin stuff. Nothing special here. He pins my knight to the queen. I try to kick his bishop out while also giving myself an escape square for the king. He goes back. I play d4. He responds with c6. I castle. He takes. I take back. He castles. I play knight to c3. And I'm already up. Now you're wondering, wait, didn't you say you should have lost that game? Well, wait for it. e3. Bishop takes. I take back. He takes with his knight, and I'm up 4.1. Blunders and mistakes will come soon, I promise you. He takes. I played queen to b3, threatening this. He defends with the queen, and here I should have just traded queens. His pieces here are just bad, not really developed. He has to take with this pawn, which doubles his pawn, and his king is super weak here. So I should have just traded queens, but I didn't. So that's one of the first mistakes that I make in this game. He responds with king to b8. I develop my rook to the middle, hoping to get a trade. He plays e6. Take, he takes. And here I had a much better move than rook d1. I should have played knight to b5 here instead of putting the rook in the middle, but I didn't. So, and now the game is equal. As you can see, I had a huge advantage, and now it's from this point on, it's going downhill. So he played queen c7. I took the queen. He took back. I played knight to b5, giving a check and threatening to take the pawn. He plays b6, which is a great move. And here it's going downhill. I wanted to reinforce my knight with a4, which is a mistake. He plays bishop c5. I play rook to a1. During the game, I had the glorious idea to push my pawn and hang my knight this way, which I realized after playing the move. So I should have spent more time there. He responded with rook d8. I played rook b1. He played d2, b4, which is a mistake too. I played h2. He responded with d8, d1, e3, d2, d5. And here I took. Takes back. I played c7, controlling these squares, and I wanted to make a threat. And he took. I give a check. And here I should have just taken the bishop, but I didn't. I played c5. And as you can see here, I'm already down to 1 minute and 58 seconds. He's at 12 minutes and 53 seconds. So as you can see here again, my opponent spends a lot less time. I spend more time. Sometimes I get the feeling when I play a rapid that I don't play against rapid players. I play against blitz players because they don't use a lot of time, which I always find interesting. You could say, oh yeah, but you're playing so bad while using so much time. Yeah, that's true. I played bad. But in the end, I drew positions that I should have not drawn because I used time. So his response to this was obviously taking the pawn. Correct. I took the bishop. He took the other pawn. I took this pawn. He played d4. I gave a check. Went to a1, d3. And here I made another super play. Nothing special here. And here my opponent decided to play a move that I didn't understand during the game. He decided to play king e2, allowing me to take the pawn and taking the rook. Here I played king f3. As you can see, I'm down to 1 minute. He has 13 minutes on the clock, so he could just think as long as he wanted. And he decided to make this decision here anyway. So I walk my king up, I walk my king up. Here he makes the crucial mistake of playing d6. I play g4, which is another mistake on my part, obviously. I should have used a bit more time, but I was nervous because I was low on time. He decided to play e7. I played g5. Here he played g6, which is just a huge mistake. He's going from a 6.1 advantage to an equal position. I play king e5. He plays f6. I take. He doesn't take back. I play f4. He takes. I play g4. h6. Here I make a huge mistake. You can see I have 1 minute and 23 seconds. And at the end, I had 17 seconds left, and I just couldn't figure it out in time. I didn't figure it out in time. I realized my mistake after he played g5. And here I was just desperate. He even gave me another drawing position, but I was so low on time. I just tried to get moves on the board and tried to not flag. I played g1. And here I just hoped that he would stalemate. Look at this time. He has 14 minutes and 40 seconds. It's his game to lose. He had 14 minutes and 40 seconds. Played g3. It's a draw. So, as you can see, in both games, I was in time trouble. My opponents had significantly more time than I did. The first opponent lost the game, and the second opponent drew the game. If we go over the position that my opponent here had, I would personally see this as a loss. It's such a major blunder in this position. You had so much time. You could have just played it cleanly and focused, but instead you played sloppy. So the intention of this video is to show you guys that you can win in totally lost positions and that you can draw in totally lost positions. Because some of your opponents will not use the time wisely and play way too fast. You can be down a lot of material and you can still win. So don't resign. Try to play as optimal as you can. Yeah, even when you're down material, just try to play as optimally as you can. And you will get a lot of draws and even wins when you stay focused. All right, that concludes the video. I hope you guys found it informative. Bye.